Just flip around. There we go. And we're in. Hey, welcome, Christine. Just going live here. Going to be contacting some child spirits tonight. My thing up here. Welcome everybody to the stream. Oh, I need to Paranormal Soaker, welcome. I'm gonna get this going here. Sage. Good. How do you do that over this? Stuff falling off. Okay. I guess something didn't like it. But I got the sage going. So if you see any smoke tonight, it's probably going to be from this or from my vape. Okay, got that going there. Oh, wow, let me move that. That's rolling right back. Turn this on. Wow, okay. It's already going nuts. Wonderpup, welcome. Old Hippie, welcome. Belinda, welcome. Okay, yeah, I got the big stick, so I'll put this over here then. Or maybe I'll have to put it over here. There we go, it's a little bit better. Hey, Jamie Ray, welcome. If you haven't hit the like button, please do so. This, I'm not sure what. Or something. Okay, not so much here. Maybe I'll just do this. Got a little bobblehead. Try to line up the wheels here. Got a little toy tractor pull tractor. Okay, it's already going to orange. Well, there you go. This is an active area. That's kind of why I chose it tonight. Honeybubs, welcome. Sandy, welcome. Emmon Kids live video or life videos, welcome. I see the K2's already going. And basically there's nothing in that area. There's an extension cord, but it's not plugged in. Landlord's been using it in the apartment that I did the live stream in the other night. Actually a couple live streams in there. Already said my prayer before I even started tonight. Kyoko, welcome. Make sure this. Keep the neck. Wow, that shell is hot. I got the big stick, and it's really. This is what I sage my apartment with. And it only takes a few minutes to really fog that place up. Maybe I'll put it over here. the phone, so I'll have to put it around the back. I've got my K2 here, or SB7. Get a little closer to that so we can see if anything moves. Get it a little closer up view. Oops. Okay, there's plenty of light on that. Can everybody see that stuff real good? Or do I need to move closer? Hey Tim, welcome. Okay, where's that? I'll move this over here. Got my other phone going here. If you want to share this on your social media, please do so. I was trying to get the K2 in a spot where it wasn't going nuts, but it looks like it's just going to be going nuts tonight. This area's got a lot of energy in it, and I don't think it's so much spirit energy, but energy for spirits. Now, before I get started, I'm going to give you a little bit of history on this, because I'm continuously talking to the landlord, and she's giving me, checking into a little more information. She's not 100% positive, but she's estimating that this house was built maybe as early as the 1920s, or there was a structure here. Her grandfather purchased the property in the mid-60s, and at that time the house was already old and run down, and they only had a few outlets that had working electricity in it. Before he bought it, it was owned by a church, and they had a school here for a while, and then they turned it into like a mission, and would put families up in it that had nowhere else to go. So there's been a lot of people in and out. Like I said, it was a school, and I know during one session several months ago, Boomer got that there was a little girl in like a school uniform holding books. So is that symbolic, or is it literal? A little girl spirit here, but we know there is a little girl has been seen here. A little boy has been seen here, and also across the street. Her grandfather owned that property too. This one I guess he got just for a rental, and it was the last house. Well, this house and the one across the street were the last ones on the block, and the houses just to the north were built around 1990. So that was all open field before that. Hey Bridget, welcome. Center Stars, welcome. You can see, if this is your first time here, this is not uncommon for the K2 to be doing this in this area. Yeah, I got the sage, I just need to make sure it keeps going. Get in the light where I can see. It's putting out a lot. So I'm going to be calling on child spirits to communicate, so I wanted to add a little extra protection for them. And I'll have this right behind here. Whoa. face, but still in the area. So that's pretty much the, hey Mike, welcome, the history here so far. Oh, well, hey Leah, welcome. There is one spirit we made contact with, Al. Heard his name over the last session in the apartment. He lived in that apartment that I was investigating. And he lived here for, I think, a total of 13 years. A part of it was in there, and then he was a hospice patient, so he did die on the property. And we made contact, I believe, with him, because like I said, we heard the name Al come over. And then there was, I know some of you might have checked out the last part of the previous video. There was a child spirit, at least one that I know of. Some people were getting the name Lily, and there was somebody else got another name who went back later and listened to it. But we had, oh, Mama Cat here, welcome. Ellie Chicklet, welcome. We did have, I could tell it was a child spirit, female. Voice come over the spirit box asking for Mama. So if she's looking for her mom, I'm not sure. Some think that that's the way it sounded when she was speaking. So tonight we're going to try to make contact with the little girl, the little boy, and we've done, I've done child spirits before, but never with this many trigger objects. It was just kind of the little bobblehead, but I don't know if I'm going to turn it on or not, because it is kind of noisy. I don't want it going over the spirit box, walking on it. Oh, you should be able to see it bobble if it's moved, and I've got the front wheels lined up with this line right here, and see the back one's sitting on that, so if that moves a little bit, this is a good sturdy workbench, so it's going to take quite a bit of vibration. It's going to be something else moving if we see it start to roll. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get the spirit box on here. I'll get it plugged in.
Bluetooth already opened. Waiting for Bluetooth connecting.
Let's see what the volume is. I think this should do it. Let me know if the volume's too loud or too low. If you got headphones in,
now is auxing mode.
I'm going to be plugging a spirit box in here. Can everybody hear the spirit box okay? Or do I need to turn it up? Okay, my mods, let me know if that spirit box is loud enough, or if I need to turn it up. Okay, you already hearing Mama? What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it up just a hair, so maybe I can hear it a little bit better. Okay, hold on. Watch your earphone, or earbuds. here. Any child spirits here that would like to speak? Can you say your name? Hey, Leah. Yeah. When I first moved it to that spot, it was just the first green light. And then it went to the yellow, started flickering, and then it went all the way to the orange. So I was trying to find a spot like what we had the other night, so we could see it was just one, and then it would jump up. Hey, Black-Eyed Shorty, welcome. Well, okay, now it dropped down to the yellow. So I'm not sure. I'm trying to find a spot where we just have the one. I don't want to get too close to the phone. I said there's energy in this area. But I think I'll move it up a little bit. Now it's too close to the phone now. Hey guys. Well, I guess it's just going to keep triggering. Lily, are you here? Hey, Josh Campbell, welcome. Thank you. Hey, Rock G, welcome. Trying to scroll through, make sure I give everybody here a shout out. Okay. Hey, Cheryl, welcome. There we go, now it's moving again. Is there a little boy spirit here? Oh, Raymond, hey, happy birthday, or belated happy birthday. Little boy, can you tell me your name? I got a car, a little tractor right here. If you want to touch it, you can roll it. Lily, are you here? Robin, are you here? Who's looking for their mommy? Yeah, I'm an adult spirit. I'm gonna let the children's spirit speak. How many spirits are here? How many child spirits are here? How many spirits are here, period? Would you like to play with a bobblehead? Right behind that line. There we go. Well, okay. As soon as I move my hand, then it goes right back to moving. That's probably about 18 to 20 inches away from the camera. Kyla Gypsy, are you here tonight? Kyla, if you're here, can you say hello? Hey, Night Shame, welcome. Can you say Night Shame? Can you say hello to Night Shame spirits? Lily, are you still looking for your mommy? Lily, what's your mommy's name? Hey, Ray the Fan, welcome. Kason, are you here? Are you here with Kyla Gypsy? It doesn't look like the toys have moved yet. Francis is here? Oh, there she is. Welcome, Francis. Oh, okay. Can you make that little tractor move? You can push it if you want. It is. It's real easy. They'll roll real easy for you. Closer. Is there another child spirit here besides Lily? Well, it shouldn't be devil. I got, besides prayer, I got this going. There's a big old stick. Yeah, I get these, actually shops right around the corner. It's called the Crystal Barn. And I went in there and got that. It doesn't take very long for that to fog up my apartment. Any spirits out here? Can you tell me your name? Well, I think there is some pranksters out here. Spirits might be pranking. I was in that apartment one night, and the K2 would be going off, and as soon as I moved the camera, angled it up to so everybody could see the K2, and went right down to nothing. And as soon as I moved the camera away, my phone away, it went back up to yellow and orange, and it just did that with me for like an hour. Oh, it was a little off. The first time I burned it, I was like, okay, what's that? But I'm used to it. Well, it sounds like a fire engine. Hope they're not coming here. Boomer, welcome. I don't see his name. I see his name mentioned, but I haven't seen a post yet. So I think that's the delay on my end. How many spirits are out here tonight? Are you watching out for the child spirits here? The ones that live here? Oh, there's Boomer. Can you tell me the names of the child spirits here? I've been doing a box in this area. We've got child spirits here. And then, I'm going to say about 40 feet away is the front door to the apartment where I did in the last video, the haunted apartment. We've got child spirits in there. I haven't been up over by my door yet trying to get some. There may have been some come in. I think there was one night. Hey Panther, welcome. Panther Paranormal. I chose to come over here tonight just because it's not quite as bright. I got my little light box here. The tractor hasn't moved yet. I'm not sure about the bobblehead. Of course. Yeah, I got it on forward, 150 forward sweep. don't start, Michael. I see ya. So don't go there. Can you tell me how old the child spirits are? Yeah, you can touch this, and the head will move. Or you can roll this tractor, the little tractor pull tractor. 8 years old, okay. So we have one child spirit that's 8. Are there any that's younger? Hey, Allie, welcome. I don't know if anybody can see a little boy spirit here, or a little girl close by. Can you make the light go up to red? Make the K2 meter go up to red. You're almost there. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification. I appreciate it. And smash the like button if you already haven't done so already. Yeah, that's YouTube, Michael. I guess they only allow you to post so many times in a minute, so I don't have it on slow mode or at times. I don't know if the outage messed anything up. I know you don't have your wrench. I don't know if that outage messed anything up, but when it came back on, I had like 2 less subscribers than what I did beforehand. Hey, Mama Cat, welcome. Little boy, can you tell me your name? boy, how old are you? Yeah, Michael. I've heard that also in a video I did out here. It was the blood moon. I did one out here. First video I recorded out here, and they're saying that at the end that they're going into the light. Actually, you hear one spirit say, "Let's go," and then another one say, "The light," and then another one said, "Heaven." Did somebody say, "Help you"? That was a real trip. It was. Now you could see I was walking around, and the K2 was literally going nuts. I see the camera trying to focus, but there should be plenty of light. Hey, Atlantis, welcome. Did you hear a little girl say hi? Bridget? That's okay, Boomer. I appreciate you being here. Spot where it just has just the one on light. We're getting that there. Right there. Move it. No, it's too close to the camera there. I want it. And there we go. Caught up on the chat again. If you have any questions you'd like to, you can type it into the chat. The spirits can read the chat. spirits, if you speak over here, we can hear what you say. I may not be able to hear clearly, but somebody in the chat will be able to hear what you say. I guess it would help if I move this out where everybody could see it. Okay, if you want to touch the bobblehead. Can you move it? Can you move the doll's head, spirits? Hey, Harmony, welcome. Little boy, please say your name into the box. Ellie Chickler, thank you. Okay, I'll be going a little bit longer. Oh, okay, now it's orange. I'd like to see if you can move the tractor. Anybody can move that tractor. That's a brand new tractor. I just took that out of the package today. I've had that for a long time and took it out today so you guys could play with it. Little boy, little girl, whoever, you can move it and it'll roll. That was some odd sounds. There'll be other streams out here. I got another stream coming up Friday night. It's called the Paranormal Wildcard Chat, and that's we talk anything paranormal. It doesn't have to be spirits. It can be anything paranormal. Time travel, EVPs, whatever. I'm thinking maybe a topic for this Friday. Usually it's kind of, we just start with the basics and move. But maybe some Chris. I'd like Chris to come in and tell us a little bit about some of the hollow earth theories, what they have. Yep. I'm not sure where it is here. I'll have to look. degrees. Yeah, it shows 60 degrees here, but I don't know. It's not really all that cold right at the moment, but I'll get back to some questions here. I don't know how to do Hangouts. It'll be just going to be a live stream with a chat. All I have is a telephone. I don't have, I mean, I got a computer, but I don't have home internet. There's no internet hooked up to the building. There's not even any, no TV service or cable hooked up to the building either. So I haven't really gotten into the Hangouts yet. Plus, I don't know exactly. I don't want to call and get a year-long internet because I don't know. The contract that I'm working at right now ends at the end of the month. After that, I don't know what my hours are going to be, if I'm going to have any. Basically, it's me here, so he needs Sally. Is that a little boy spirit needs Sally? Boomer? I'm missing a bunch of stuff here. Edwards, okay. I'm in California, Central, I guess Southern Central. If you Google Bakersfield, I'm about it. Bakersfield and Fresno, I'm in between there. So I don't even, like I said, I don't even know if I'm going to have any hours. And what little I got put back, I got to hold on to for November rent. And then I'll have to get something, make sure I get something before the end of November. Okay, how many spirits are out here now? I guess that's just going to be it for the K2. It's just going to sit there and flicker. Okay, good night, Boomer. Thanks for coming in. Spirits, is there a portal here? Is there a portal here? Is that why there's so much energy? Why are there so many spirits here on this property? Sage going again. Hey, little girl, welcome. Oh, there we go. I wish I could have found a spot. I think next time I'll do it over close to my apartment, because we've had it. I mean, it seems to do that a lot in here. You'll hit one spot, there'll be nothing, and then all of a sudden it just jumps right up to the red, and it hangs there. So I'm just wondering if there's actually balls of energy. I'm suspecting there may be. I know there's a ley line on one map that I saw. There's a ley line going through this town here. If there's any smaller little like branches off of it, because it seems like this side of the property, which would be the north side of the property, is a lot of activity. Did post notification? Oh, okay. I didn't know, because I only did it like basically 45 minutes before I went live, so I know there was one person waiting, so I think it did go out, but only for some. But I tried to do it an hour ahead of time. There was no way I could at least get the stuff out here and get the picture set up if they want the thumbnail. But like I was saying, the north side of the property, there's a lot of activity. The south side of the property, not so much. You get a little bit. You get like the green light, maybe a little bit of the yellow, and that's about it. Over here, there's a lot more. Like there's some spots under here, and it's like always in the same area. That's why I'm thinking there might be like some natural energy seeping out in this area. Because if I go over, there's spots where it'll go right up to the red, and then if If I move it 3 inches one way or 3 inches the other, go down to maybe one green light flickering. A lot of spirit chit chat. Albert, are you here? What was that? Sir, can you say Bridget? Oh, you heard mommy. Okay, Ellie? Who said mommy? Tell me your name. I think somebody else got the name Robin, and then we get Lily. So I wonder, there's two child spirits here, two females all the time. Lily, are you speaking to me? Are you saying mommy? Sounded like somebody said my brother. But I'm not sure. Did anybody else hear that? My brother? Hey Francis, welcome back. Oh, I'm getting sage smoke in my eyeballs. I don't think I'll need to sage myself when I go in tonight. I'm doing it right now. It's after midnight, so my check got deposited. So I'll go get another big stick tomorrow from the crystal barn. That sound like a spirit choking? Around the box. Speaker, phone. Somebody just touched the top of my hand. Who just touched the top of my hand? Can you tell me your name? Yeah, people. We can hear you, spirits. Can you read our chat? It's right here. Tractors moved. I haven't seen the bobblehead really move. Has anybody seen the bobblehead move? Probably need to get some more. Might go down to the store, see if I can find one of these dolls with the eyes can open and close. I get that in a stand or something. Would you like a baby doll? Would you like a baby doll to play with? Well, if you're just coming in, please be sure to hit the like button and help me out. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Okay. I'm not sure what that voice said. It sounded like a child, a little girl. I couldn't make out what she said. Okay, Francis, good night. Sleep well. Thinking about getting a, like I said, one of those little dolls and maybe a fidget spinner. Putting out here. It's a trigger object. Other trigger object. I don't know. If you go back and look, see the timestamp is 1 minute, or 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 55 seconds right now. So if somebody wants to make note of that, you can go back and see if it's a minute or two before, see if the head moved. I don't know if Roberta's still here. Cancer Paranormal. She said that I was talking about I got a good people get the sauce. Working with child spirits. Oh, you're still here, Panther? Yeah. I was wondering something you said the other day about me working with child spirits. So I don't know, maybe they like me. I don't know. I got the sage. I don't know if it's like a little foggy smoke or something. I got the sage going right behind it, and it's kind of blowing that way right now. If there's something else, then I'm not sure. How many child spirits are here right now? Can anybody tell me? If you weren't here at the beginning, this property at one time was owned by a church, and they were using it as a school. I'm going to say probably somewhere in the 1920s, or maybe 1930s. So far, just a guess from the landlord that this house was originally built in the 1920s. Well, there's 4 of them. Because in the mid-60s, her grandfather bought this property, and the house was pretty, I mean, it was already old, run down, and that was in the mid-60s, probably somewhere between 63 and 65. After it was a school, the church still had it, and they turned it into a mission, and they would put families up in here. I'm not sure if electricity was included when it was originally built, because only one of the units was already divided into 2, and one of the units had electricity, the other unit had an extension cord running into the other unit with electricity. Yes, an older man. When I first moved in, I felt that there was an older man that was attached to the property. I didn't know who it was. That might be Albert. Albert was a tenant here for over a decade, and he was also a hospice patient. And he did die on the property. Albert, are you with us right now? Albert? Do you watch over the child spirits? Make sure they're safe? I don't know. I'm using a stylus to scroll up, but I'm not applying a lot of pressure onto it. straight ahead and to the left. What is straight ahead and to the left? I missed something. I'm trying to do it now. I'm going to hold it down. That was me just now. Caused it to move. I mean, there's a new object back here. There's a stroller. I don't know where it came from. I could have been out here for a day or two already. I don't know. Still over a foot away from. Okay. Sure. Still see that. I'm just gonna peek around. No, you can't. It goes down to the yellow when I raise it up. Well, it did. Now it's back to the orange. Okay. And next time I'm gonna have to do back by the back of my truck, because it doesn't. There's not as much random energy over there. Albert, are you out here with us tonight?
We're gonna get.
Yeah, it's going nuts out here. Sometimes it does. On this bench it'll do that. Sometimes it just goes like green and yellow. There's certain areas under here. Yeah, out here on this side. Now, if you remember, when I go to the south side of this building, there's like maybe one light flickering. Not the on light, but the second one will flicker. Maybe kick up to the yellow, but there's hardly anything. And I may do a quick walk around here in a few more minutes, just to show you, for all the new people that haven't seen the results. Walk over to the wall and just do a quick walkabout. I like to hear Albert say his name first. White Sunday dress, length at the knees, medium brown hair. Yeah, there's a 9. I'm not sure what the age is. It seemed like Lily was like 4. They heard 4 or 5. Maybe that's I don't know if you can get a name. I can't name yet, Roberta. If you can get a name. Oh, there we go. It's going. Cracking and popping. Hey, Spirits, can somebody move this little toy? Our little toy car? Oh, that's me bumping the phone. Alice? Okay. Oh, Albert's gone? Okay. He might be over in one of the units, not wanting to talk tonight. He doesn't always want to talk. Yeah, I bumped it. I need to get another stylus because this one's not really moving my chat up. Mischievous food helping? Would that be the little boy? Mischievous? I'll do another 5 minutes on the spirit box and then I'll do a walk around for a couple minutes, a few minutes. Tree swing? Okay. Oh, there might have been a tree swing out here one time. Those older trees that got taken out from out front about a year ago. The first building was here in the 1920s or 30s. That means 80 to 100 years there's been a building on this property. So, and then there's also prior to 1990, all the houses to the north was just an open field, and there's a river just not too far, maybe 100 yards, 150 yards from here. That was well, not a river, I'd say a big creek. It's big enough where they used to float logs down from the mountains. So it was a good size. Okay, Spirits, is there anything you'd like to say before I turn the box off? Is there anything you'd like to say? I'm going to turn the box off in a minute. Here's your last opportunity. Yep. I'm just going to be moving. Plug an external battery in, so I was moving the phone. over in this area a minute ago. I'm not sure if there was something right over here. It looked like right after I plugged the phone in, or the battery in. Yeah, I wonder if I just, a minute ago I plugged the external battery in, or the battery pack. Okay, spirits, I'm going to turn the box off. I want to thank you for speaking with us. I appreciate you talking with us. I like to say bye. Can you say bye? Say bye into the box. Okay, thank you, spirits. Bye bye. We'll speak another night. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and walk around with the K2 and show everybody a little bit of what we have here with the energy. Okay. Pick the phone up. Do this. Well, turn around here that way. I got the over in this area. There we go. Goes to red. And it always does this in the same approximate area. And another one over here. Oh, there we go. Got the orange there. Okay, now you can see what we got. I just moved over about. Another one over here by where this trailer's at. This area here. There we go. Where it goes high. Let me step out here. Wow, the energy's kind of high out over here tonight. And someone take it to the orange. Yeah, so I'm suspecting a ley line over here. Over here, that was one evening somebody saw orbs over in here. It's right about in this area here. I thought I seen a red one for just a fraction of a second. Okay. Okay, Ellie. We'll be out here for a few more minutes. You take it to orange. Okay, we got absolutely nothing right here. See what happens when we... See, this is what I was looking for over there during the session. That way when it does go up, you can get a better idea. Yeah, if we hit 30 likes, that'd be the most I've ever gotten during a live stream. I think even the one in here the other night, I got probably about 25 or 26, and that went on for almost 3 hours. Okay, what do we got here? And here's, we'll go up and actually touch the wall. As we touch the wall, there's some slight damage to the wall. It's separated. That may be from a little earthquake tremor. This is California, causing the ground to settle just a little bit. Go right over to this spot here. That goes right up to the red. Oh, you see 30 likes? Okay, cool. Mine hasn't caught up yet. It's still at 29 for me. So we got all red here. Move it 3 inches to the right. About, well, maybe 4 inches. Back we got red. And then it drops to the yellow. That's just that small distance. You know, right there is absolutely nothing. So is there energy manifested inside the wall? I'm not sure. But this is what we're getting. As we walk to the south end, try to hold out as far as I can. See, we start dropping down. We're about midway from the north property line to the south property line. You can see what kind of readings we're getting now. Hey Ellie, welcome back. And we're closer to the south property line. You can see the kind of readings we're getting now. Compared to the north side of the property. Actually, I'll walk around this way. This is usually what we get over here. Right there's my front door. It's my apartment. So But you can see right here. Why is the south side of the property? Of course, I'm under the light now, so maybe that they may shy away from that. And you can see right over there the trailer, that's where we were. We'll start walking back over that way. As we get over here, we're going nuts again. That light, those lights over there, no, they don't. They're pretty well, things are pretty well insulated here. Um, Turn the meter off. Let that battery cool off a little bit. Check these. I don't see. Doesn't look like the tire moved. It's still on the line. This I don't know. I think I need to get some more trigger objects. But I'll go ahead and set this down and angle it back. Kind of watch this while we. Okay, that's probably gonna. Let me move this a little bit back that way. We go. Small wood ball. Oh, small ball. Okay. Something like what? Like a tennis ball or a hard plastic ball or something. Okay, Bridget, you have a good night. Good night, Sandy. I'm going to ask if there's any spirits that would like to speak into my phone at this time. Please do so. I hear some talking, but I don't know if it's somebody way off in the distance or not. If there are any spirits here that would like to speak in my phone, please do so. Kimberly, welcome. I don't know if you've been here. If there's any people new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Please subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. You smash that like button. Would you like to move that little white car with a big engine? We have this toy right here. You can move the head. All you gotta do is just touch the head and it'll move. Can you move the head? Can you touch the head and make it move? Yeah, I see 28 likes. It's going down. Oh well. I'm sure there'll be one or two more likes before morning. So I know there's some people that they're probably already asleep and they'll catch it in the morning. Somebody took one of their likes away. I don't know. It could be YouTube itself. That could be their update. They were playing with subscriptions, now they're playing with likes. Somebody hits a like button and it takes one away. Yeah, I was at 450 for a while. I got up to 455. I checked one morning and I was at 455, and then I went back a little bit later and I showed that 2 people had subscribed. So I just went to my channel, and then after the 2 subscribed, I was at like 447. And I was like, wait a minute. Excuse me. I was thinking, how did 2 people subscribe and I lose 8? So I was like, what the heck? Did 2 people subscribe and they took 10 away? And it was like that for a long time. It'd go up to, it slowly, I'd get 1 here and there, and it'd go back up to like 450, 451, and then it'd drop down 2 or 3. And then work back up and it'd drop down 2 or 3. I was like, 2 or 3 weeks I was sitting at 450, or just right under. That's what I think they did. I think they took 10 away from me. So I was like, damn. Yeah. It's like, okay, let's see if we can screw with them. Oh, you just reliked? Okay. Oh, there we go. I see 30 now. Thank you, everyone. I could say that's the most I've gotten on a live stream while I was live. Yeah, I seen one that they were probably at like 340,000, and then like 4 months later they were at 400,000. It's like, damn. It's like, what are they doing? But the thing is that no, that sounded like a real person. It was too loud. What I was saying is, I seen that like they got like 400,000 people, but then they only get like 70 or 80,000 views. You know what? Not even that. I think it's probably they do a lot of live stream, so they may get 20 or 30,000. I'd have to go back and look. It's not that many. I think it'd be a lot more for having almost 500,000 subscribers. They'd be like way over 100,000 views per video or live stream, but they're not. So you can't help but wonder. Oh, the sage is still going. Drop that out. Well, Mary, welcome. Yeah, I can smell the sage in my hoodie. I'm gonna go ahead and flip this around real quick if I can. There we go. Oh, God, blind. There we go. I don't see the toys moving at all. So I don't think they're going to play with them tonight. I think I need to get... Yeah. I had to turn around because I didn't see the toys moving. Now watch, now I got to turn around me. I'm going to look over there and something's going to be rolling across that clipboard. I definitely got a clipboard so things would move easy. My tractor they'd be able to roll it easy. But now's the time it's going to do when I got it facing me. And by the time I get it turned around, they'll have it back exactly where. Like they were doing with my K2 the other night in this apartment. It was probably about a week and a half ago. I was in there and I had this camera on the spirit box and speaker. And then they had the K2 on a shelf above it. And the K2 was just jumping all the way, it was bouncing on the yellow, popping up to the orange. As soon as I took the camera and turned it up that way, just before it got on camera, it would just stop. And all they had is just that one green light on. So I take it back down, and as soon as the camera moved out of off the camera, K2 kicked in again. I was doing that for probably close to an hour, just messing with me. I'm doing okay tonight. Yeah, I flipped the camera around. It's not really level right now, but a little bit better. Grab that way. And move the lights around a little bit more. There we go. Make sure I charged it up. It's still going. I'll go out a little bit. Just keep working it. But I'm going to go ahead and I hate shutting down with 16 people. You guys want to chat for a little bit? And we can chat. Anybody got any questions? I'll go ahead and answer those. Oh yeah, Panther will do private readings. If you go to her, I think it's a Facebook page. She's got all that information on at least one of them that I know of. question you can think of? Nothing on the property here? Oh, my new cards. Yeah, I got the Oracle of the Unicorn. I think I've done that a couple of times, which reminds me. I'll go ahead and Friday night I have a paranormal wildcard chat. That's where we talk about anything paranormal. And then Saturday I usually do card readings, just a single card. Am I Irish? Yes, I'm Irish. I bleed green. Yeah, I do Saturday afternoons. I come out here and I'll do some readings, card readings, pull a card. And sometimes during the week I'll do the Oracle with Attitude, and those are fun. Those are fun cards. They're just brutally honest. And like the deck says, no interpretation needed. They just plain and simple. It's there. Okay, yeah. They haven't moved yet. So that's why I say make sure you hit the notification. Okay, old hippie. You gotta grab a nap before your daughter gets up. It's only, what time is it right now? It's only 10 minutes after 1. Old hippie. You got all kinds of time. How long has this place been haunted? Actually, I've only lived here for 4 years. Well, a little over 4 years. It was 4 years last month. It was like the second day I was in here. I could feel the old man, and I think it was probably Albert. It might have been the grandfather that bought the property, but it also could have been Albert. And he was over by the pantry door, between the pantry and the bathroom. And that's where I felt him. But he was just more curious. New person moves in, just kind of check. Okay, old hippie, you have a good night. He was there, and I could also feel that there was like spirits out here in this area where we're at right now. And I tried to get a count, and I was, okay, there's this, and it was like, I was getting to, and I just knew there was more than 20. I couldn't get more than that. It was just, there was a lot of them. Oh, it's 4:10 your time? Second here. Oh, okay, it's a neighbor out talking to somebody in their car. I knew I heard a person's voice. I had a friend that could see spirits, and actually was the daughter of a friend, and she come over and she was like telling me one night, and she was looking right over in this area where I had felt them, and I never said a word to her mother, or anything. And she was just telling me, like, you have a lot of spirits over here, and this is the area she was looking at. And so later, I asked her how many, and she's just like, it's a lot. So I asked her later on, I said, can you define a lot? And she's like, no, not really. And I said, could you define a lot as 50 plus spirits? And she's like, yeah, I could say that. But as far as the ley line, I can't really get a more detailed map because it was just kind of a general with a disclaimer. The lines are not, the lines they had drawn are not the exact width of what the ley lines are. So I really can't get you one, but there is one town I noticed, and there's a star right over that town. And it's an intersection of ley lines. There's 3 different ley lines that go through that town, and there's a star over it. And I used to live there, and yeah, that is a weird town. As a matter of fact, there was, I caught a video on one of the channels I watched. I watched Secure Team 10. I don't know if anybody's familiar with that, or Tyler. It's probably been a month now, 3 weeks to a month, where at the airport there was 2 plane crashes within a week of each other. And this is a small town. But there was 2 plane crashes, nothing serious, made just minor damage to the plane within a week. And both pilots report it was like there was some sort of force pulling their plane. One said it was pulling their plane down because it was trying to take off, and it pulled their plane down, and the plane kind of just crashed, flipped over. And the other one said it was like a force was pulling it to the side, and it was landing, and it just like it got pulled off into the side into one of the runway markers, and that's how they explained it. But I heard that first, and then I seen the star over it, so I'm just wondering if I should go. And there's 2 cemeteries in that town, and I was just wondering if I should go maybe do a video in one of those cemeteries. Yeah, I kind of watch it, and then I don't catch every single one, and I'll go back, and it's like he's got 5 or 6 videos, and I'll go ahead and watch them again. I don't have Pokey. I don't have Pokey in Facebook or anything that I know of. Any way for me to contact them. I guess I'm going to go ahead and I'll wind this down for tonight. Everybody's invited back Friday. It'll be Friday's usually around 11:30 when I do the Paranormal Wildcard chat. And maybe talk about, get started off on, I don't have any links to Pokey. No Facebook, no Twitter that I know of. Unless he has a different name besides Pokey that he goes by that I don't know. But I come back for that. Maybe we'll probably start off on, I'll probably check out a few videos on that Hollow Earth thing and have Chris talk about that. Share what knowledge he has. But I mean, it's not like it's anything new. It goes back, way back, I think it was Admiral Byrd that flew over the North Pole and the South Pole, or something like that. But I'll go ahead and sign off now. I want to thank everyone for coming in. I appreciate it. Say good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you're at. Be sure to have a good day, sleep well, and until next time, everyone, stay safe.